So authorities, colleagues, students, friends, welcome. We hope you are all safe. So it is just a few months ago that we said, welcome to the 8th IMPPM generation. But I think that the world looks very different today compared to March 3rd, when we first celebrated officially your arrival. And if you think I mean COVID, think otherwise. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. I mean that since March 3rd, we have been blessed. Our family has enlarged twice. We were lucky to have the daughter of Safi and Imawangiri, Shanum, to be born on June 11th. And I mean also that we welcomed Ailana, the daughter of Ainura and Kwanish Beck for many of you, and sister, by the way, of Aidana and Aizana. And she was born in Rome in June 18th. Very special for us. The world has changed. They are the future. They are our reason to look ahead. And I think that it's for them that procurement exists in the world. We procurers, we do this job. We help to build bridges for future generations. But now I want you, 8th IMPPM generation, to look back, not so much to look ahead. And I want you to look back, look at all the road we have walked together. That tiny, tiny little point there far away, that was you then in March. You are the same, your values, your beauty, yet you are different. You made it all by yourself with the help of the one on your left and on your right, even if sometimes, or more than sometimes, on the left or right of your screen. And obviously I'm not talking about Rim and Sonia, who were often seen in two screens, but in the same room. But I obviously promise not to tell anyone. You have passed these 4 months in what is called virtual Rome. Now the word virtual sometimes has a negative connotation. It's something that exists only potentially. However, I do not forget that virtual comes from Latin, from virtus, virtue, power, which leads me to say that what you have achieved during these 4 months is not virtual. It is not only potential. It is pure power. It is pure virtue. And as much as things will always be challenging and difficult out there, I think you will face them with greater certitude. Actually, I am sure you will face them with greater certitude, competence, and pride. Rest assured about that. And especially you will face them with many more friends. You will face them with a gold medal on your chest, what we call the IMPPM medal. And I hope that you will cherish it and be always proud of it. This medal, by the way, this gold, is particularly heavy and precious for this generation. You have decided to name yourself. You know that every generation decides at the end of their period in Rome to give a name to themselves. And the 8th generation has chosen, not surprisingly, to call itself the COVID generation. Well, let me tell you, I would like to stress that I'm sorry, I will not remember you as the COVID generation. I can't, I simply can't. And let me explain to you why. Today, this morning at 9:40 a.m., an email arrived. These kind of emails arrived since you have arrived here, basically daily. And they are always mails that regard you all, 8th IMPPM generation. I'm gonna read it. It's by Christian von Daimling this time and Michael Hessig. You might remember them as two of our beloved teachers of the program. It says, "Dear Annalisa, Thank you for your email and the invitation to the closing ceremony. Unfortunately, we are tied to another meeting today so that we cannot attend today's closing ceremony. We are deeply impressed by the students this year and their dedication to the program, open parenthesis, even in turbulent times, close parenthesis. They said even in turbulent times. They did not say in turbulent times, because what amazed all of us was this class, not this class during COVID. I will personally remember you as the generation that COVID did not bend, the one that defeated COVID together, competing against COVID. Compete comes from Latin, as I always told you. Competere, running fast together. Now that these 4 months are behind you, I ask you one last thing. To take a moment, even two maybe, to realize where you are, to look around you. You are at the top of the mountain, and now you have the luxury to look down at the valley, at the beautiful scenery below you, and enjoy the walk down, because you deeply, deeply, deeply deserve it. I don't forget that you arrived in Italy as an important ambassador of your country and of your culture. And that has always been, in the IMPPM tradition, the greatest gift that students, and you especially this year, have brought to us. We were honored to have you here to enrich our history, to enrich our diversity, to push us further with your high to begin already degree of professionalization. It supports our constant drive for constant improvement. So you are now ambassadors of the IMPPM family too. 208, we have passed, Jack, the thresholds of 200 in Rome. 208 students coming from 46 countries. With our Belgrade family, that makes 303 students. Incredible numbers. I will also say this. We know what you have sacrificed to be here. We know about the families, we know about the friends, we know about the working colleagues you have left behind for these 4 long months, for the many weekends, often in conditions of seclusion. We know of your investment, of your bravery to exit your comfort zone and go back to school, as they say. We are aware of it. And we will continue to work hard to thank you for this trust that you have put in us. Really thank you to all of you. This is why we're doing this event today, to thank you. Obviously, you understand that I have to thank other people too today. Allow me. First thanks goes to an institution, EBRD, but institutions are made of people. So thank you, Jack, for all you did. You will talk very soon, as soon as I am done, and words are never enough to thank you for your vision, what you saw coming and what you built together with the University of Rome Tor Vergata. But thank you also for the people you have brought with you, your wonderful people, Velko, Evgeny, and the many others. And we have thanked yesterday Guido Paolucci, but let me do it again, a very, very special friend and an important builder of the program. And then there are other people I wish to thank, giants for me. They are our team members. We start with our vice director. Notice I always use the word our. Annalisa Castelli. It goes to the staff that has worked so hard to make it possible these 4 months to give you this chance that you have taken full in your hands. Maria Cristina Cerri, Simona Rippo, Andrea Polloni, Andrea Anastasio, very, very good tutor. Thank you, Andrea. Antonino Zappulla. But the team is obviously larger. It is made of the many teachers, many of whom I recognize here today, that have made this program possible with their professionalism, by the alumni to who you will belong very soon, as you will hear from the president today of the Alumni Association. And obviously the team extends outside of the borders of Italy to our master cousins in Belgrade. I don't forget that in our endeavor, we are constantly lucky to benefit, also this year, from an increasing support from multilateral institutions, the EBRD Special Shareholder Fund, the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, today represented by Councillor Andrea Cascone, whom I thank, not only for being here today, but for all the support that we receive from the Italian government, together with CEI, the Central European Initiative, but also the Ministry of Economy and Finance. But I wish to thank and recognize all the IFIs that have supported with their presence here in the Master the quality of our program, and the various institutions that have honored us with their representative, like OECD. Thank you, Paolo, for always being here. And CONSIP, where you have had the chance of spending an important virtual quote-unquote day. So that's it for me. Today is an important day for me and for all of us. We celebrate your successes. Basically, we are celebrating our successes, because your successes are our successes, with not 1 inch of a doubt. Before you embark on the last part of the journey with the online module and the thesis. As you know very well, every year I forget to thank somebody. So I don't know who I've forgotten this time, but my thanks goes also to that person that I haven't thanked today. And Jack, I leave you the floor.
Yes, thank you very much. There are loads of thanks to be shared amongst many and many supporting organizations. And just to mention a few that I see on my screen, I mean, good old friends, Aris, Nicola, Paolo, Angelo, so many who are representing also other institutions which are helping to build this fantastic program. And I don't know of any other program which has such a broad spectrum of support as this have. And I hope that everyone who has been going through this really appreciate how many institutions that are behind this. You know? And obviously the gel is Tor Vergata. And we from EBRD are immensely happy and satisfied to work with Tor Vergata. And I would like to return to a little bit what I said yesterday about the fact that I very often take the opportunity when we are meeting with board or the audit committee or our senior management to talk about the program, and I get such a fantastic positive response all the time. You know? And normally when I have a presentation where I include Tor Vergata, I always obviously talk about the idea behind the whole thing, what we are doing, etc. But I'm also saying that at the end of the day, if you don't go there for any other reason, then go there because it works better than Tinder. Because we know that we have had, I think it is 4 marriages by now. And everyone appreciate that. But now I'm also extremely happy to be able to say that we have virtually created a little baby, which is fantastic. I mean, even doing it virtually is incredible. Yeah, I think that's amazing. Yeah? I would also like to say thank you so much to this year's students. I mean, I am absolutely in awe that you managed to stick together, even being most of you apart during this time. And the feedback that I got from everyone of the teachers that I've been talking with, and from Gustavo and Annalisa, of course, is that you have been extremely active and very engaged in this program, and it makes me very happy. And I really hope that by the time of January, February, or probably February, March maybe, when we have the opportunity to, or let's say opportunity to meet together for the thesis presentation, And I really hope that we then all can see each other in 3D, not just 2D, yeah? That we can meet in reality. And then I will do my utmost best from our side in EBRD to make sure that we have a little bit of more resources so we can do something more substantial together. I think that would be fantastic. Yeah. So thank you all, on screen, outside screen, at home, in Tor Vergata. Really, really well done. Fantastic. Yeah. I would like to bring in Evgeny, my good friend and good colleague since 20 years back. We work on a daily basis. We talk with each other from morning to evening, whether virtually or in the office. And Evgeny has also been a strong supporter of this program and is working hard to make sure that in the background we have all the pieces in place from our side in EBRD. And Evgeny, I would like to open the screen for you for a few words.
Thank you very much, Jack. And actually, really, my gratitude to the students, my congratulations to them. I think it's the generation which went through most challenging spell, as Paul and Jack and you mentioned. But I really glad to see the growing through these challenges and becoming a good specialist. I'm one of the hardliners, as we discussed with students beforehand, very demanding, but I strongly believe that the harder you train, the better you fight. And life is such that it wouldn't make everything easy for you guys. And therefore you need to be prepared for challenges. And studies in such environment, answering challenging questions in short period of time, virtually, communicating through these days, staying alerted. Actually, some of you, like Behzad, who is in Kabul, some people in Africa, as far as I know, kind of being in all parts of the world, still maintaining your interest, commitment, and desire to learn. But I think it's part of the study. Most important part, you are becoming and soon will become the members of big family. You can see a lot of people from different organizations today presenting here this short ceremony. And you can see that it's World Wide Web. It's stronger than Italian mafia. I think it's much more creative because, as you know, I firmly believe procurement is an art. And I can see you becoming a real masters of this art with time. And from our side, we will, from the side of those who arranged this program and supporting it through this year, we will also be very interested and welcoming you in any professional opportunity which may arise. Actually, with permission of Paula and Jack, I put some notice in the chat room, which you can later look. That just to demonstrate that your knowledge is not just academic degree, not just a diploma being hanged on the wall or stored as a sacred document in your home, but it's an opportunity. And I would like you to use any studies you attend in your world, and especially Tor Vergata course, as a key to the gate of new world, which lies in front of you. All the best and good luck.
Jack, you want to finish, or thank you, Evgeny, so much for these important words? Or you want me to proceed?
I'm finished. Thank you, Evgeny. Thank you all. And over to you, Gustavo.
Thank you so much. Councillor Andrea Cascone from the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Thank you so much for being with us today. I leave you the floor.
Thank you, Professor Piga, and good morning, everyone. I'm honored to participate today at this closing ceremony for the 8th edition of the International Master of Public Procurement Management, jointly supported by the University of Tor Vergata and the European Bank of Reconstruction and Development. I warmly thank the organizers of the ceremony, and particularly Professor Piga, the director of the master. And I'm also grateful to Mr. Jack Holt, director for Public Procurement Department at the EBRD, for having joined us today. This master, jointly launched by University of Tor Vergata and EBRD, provides a unique opportunity for students to learn about a key feature for the future of their countries, that is good governance. As world markets increase their interconnections, improving competitiveness through an effective and efficient public procurement is more essential than ever. This is crucial to keep public finance solid and public expenditure sustainable, while taking full advantage of the national purchasing power to promote economic growth and employment. There are two key factors in order to achieve these targets. First, transparency. Rules and procedures governing public procurement must respond to the goal of maximizing the use of financial resources for meeting public needs. While it is important that national laws on public procurement are conceived, approved, and implemented in a clear and straightforward manner, transparency can be achieved only through a cultural revolution based on strong and professional civil servants. And this is the second factor, where you come in, dear students. As a matter of fact, an efficient management of public procurement requires highly skilled professionals within the government and its agencies. The International Master in Public Procurement Management responds to the increasing demand created by the evolution of this sector, with the aim of providing students the most advanced skills in order to meet the challenges of today's public procurement. After 8 years since its inception, this master has consolidated further, setting itself as a benchmark in the field of educational training for professionals. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of Italy, through its Central European Initiative Fund, has since then provided scholarship to professionals from the countries of operation of the bank and the initiative, namely the Western Balkans, Belarus, Moldova, and Ukraine. We are committed in the Italian government to continue supporting this initiative, which represents a flagship project of the CEI fund at the European Bank of Reconstruction and Development. My last thought goes to the students. Your participation at the International Master in Public Procurement represents the best investment, not just for yourself, but more importantly for your country. We are sincerely proud to support you. Your commitment, despite the extraordinary circumstances we are going through, deserve a very special praise. I wish all of you the best success in your career and the best success in your future endeavors. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councillor. Thank you for your important words and for the never-ending support of the Italian government, and in particular the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Italy. Thank you so much for these words. Let me now proceed forward with the next part. Maria Cristina, what do you have behind you? What is it that you're hiding? No, we cannot hear you, Maria Cristina. The microphone.
Talking to me?
Yes. What do you have near you? What is that behind you?
Can you see?
Well, yes, it looks like plates.
Here they are.
So if for those of you who cannot read, this is what Quanishbeck, this is what Quanishbeck will receive, not virtually, but in the mail, I guess. Well, actually, Quanishbeck may actually take it back. This is to certify that Quanishbeck has successfully attended the lectures of the International Master in Public Procurement Management and the dates of the period you have been here. You will also, thank you, Maria Cristina, you will also receive a certificate. Let me show if I see the certificate somewhere in here. Give me just 1 minute. Well, I don't see it here, so maybe I will not be able to show you. This is the program of the, let me close a few things. I have too many files open. This, maybe I will be able to show you. Okay, it's my DADLO. I have the DADLO file, but I don't see the DADLO file here. Well, DADLO, I'm sorry, I had your certificate to be shown. Let me read it for you, since I seem not to be able to find it. This is to certify that Dadlo Zurani has regularly attended the lessons of the 8th edition of the International Master in Public Procurement Management from March 2nd to July 8, 2020. He has completed the in-class period, successfully passed the first exam session. Final evaluation will be provided in the coming months as a result of the second exam session, the e-learning module, the internship, and the thesis. IMPPM students are requested to come back to Rome to defend their final dissertation in March 3rd, 2021, okay? Oh, thank you. By the way, Dadlo, be reassured, I wrote it and I signed it, but you're not asked to come back on March 3rd, 2020. It's my mistake. You will be asked to come back on 2021, okay? Because we really want you here.
If Professor, my government allows, I will be happy to go back there, but I don't know whether they will be funding me or not.
We will see to that. Don't worry. As I said, the staff is working daily, endlessly to make this master complete for you, not just up to July 7th, but up until the end. And so we will work in that direction. So one thing I wanted to do here is have each one of you be seen and be, I mean, we do know you very well, but I want each one to be seen. Now, obviously, if each one gives a statement now, the Global Procurement Conference would be postponed. So I kindly ask you simply, I will call you and I will kindly ask you to tell us in one word, if possible, in one word, only one word of a few characters, how would you sum up these 4 months in Rome for you? Okay, so I hope that you will be able, I'm trying to give you a little bit of time to think about one word that sums up this experience for you. So let me call you one by one on, I believe, alphabetical order, okay? I will call now upon Sabit from Kazakhstan. Sabit, if you can sum up what these 4 months have been for you in one word, I would be grateful to you.
Thank you.
Let's see how it goes.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello, Professor. Hello, my friends. For me, this program, to be honest, was very, very big challenge, because this program is a beautiful possibility for learn international public procurement. I want to say thank you EBRD, thank you all professors, all staff teachers, because for me know all international public procurement practice, the best practice, I think, because I work direct department of public procurement, Ministry of Finance, Kazakhstan. For me is very, very good practice, very, very good knowledge. I hope this all knowledge I use my job, my work, because my main responsibility is form and design, establish policy of public procurement in Kazakhstan.
Sabit. Okay,
yes.
Now I think you have spoken for all of the class. You have given a new interpretation to the word, one word. I don't know if I will be able to, but I will ask all the other ones to take for granted that we all share the words of Sabit, which I thank you profusely for. But now I ask all of you, hello Velko, welcome back. I can see you now. It's wonderful to see you. Now I ask each one of you to give the word that I will take from Sabit, of all the many that we thank him for, is challenge. And I heard that word very clear and loud. So now I'm going to give the floor. Eman, one word.
Power.
Thank you.
5, go ahead, 5 are allowed.
Power, power.
Oh, power, sorry, power. Thank you, Iman. Sharif
Distinctive,
from Jordan.
distinctive experience, distinctive program.
Also, Iman is from Jordan. Andrea, tutor.
Strategic.
Zorica from Bosnia Herzegovina.
Unpredictable.
Maya from Croatia.
Growth.
I didn't hear it.
Growth.
Thank you so much. Aytakin from Azerbaijan.
Bellissimo.
Sonia from Tunisia.
Exciting adventure, Professor.
Say that again.
Exciting adventure.
Thank you, Sonia.
Do you remember,
Sabine?
Professor?
Yeah, go ahead. Sabina from Bosnia Herzegovina. Sabina, you here? Sabina, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. I said friendship.
Friendship, wonderful. Thank you. Imawan from Indonesia.
Enlighten.
Ulukbek from Uzbekistan. Ulukbek? Ulukbek, can you hear me? Is Ulukbek here? I will proceed, then I will go back to Ulukbek. Bart from Belgium.
A roller coaster.
Roller coaster. Ivana from Serbia.
Discovery.
Thank you. Kwanish Bek from Kazakhstan.
Impressive.
Zelka from Bosnia.
Unforgettable.
Maka from Georgia.
Life-changing.
Sheikh Na from Senegal.
Globality.
Sasha from Bosnia.
Challenge.
Bezat from Afghanistan. Bezat, can you hear me? I don't know if the line with Afghanistan is good. I'll come back to Bezat later. I think Zumrat is not here. She's traveling, right?
Yes, Zumrad is traveling.
Okay. Vadim from Moldova.
Astonishing.
Angela from Serbia.
Amazing.
And Rim from Tunisia.
Winners.
Dadlo from Pakistan.
Creative.
Ulukbek, are you here? Ulukbek and Bezad, can you hear me?
Ulukbek is connecting.
Ulukbek is in the car as usual. Ulukbek.
Yes, sorry. That's another part of the program.
Sorry.
Ulukbek, can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, very good. I'm here. You're very good.
Do you have one word to sum up your experience in this master?
Just a minute. One word, only one word.
Yes. Not related to driving, okay? Not related to driving.
Qualification.
Thank you so much. I don't think that Bezad is here, right?
He was here, but I cannot see him now. No.
Okay. Now let me give you, he's here? No.
No.
Branimir Blagojevic, President of the Alumni Association. I leave you the floor. Thank you, Branimir, for being here.
Thank you, Professor, so much. I hope you can hear me well.
Very well.
Yes, thank you. Well, I would like to say at the beginning to all the students that this was power, this was virtue, as you were talking about at the beginning, to hear one word from all around the world. So this was beautiful. I hope you recorded everything, so it should be mentioned also to the future generations, as they will obviously, we hope, be there in Rome next year this time, but they should feel this power that all the students just represented with us. What I would like to say is that I remember this day back in Rome back in 2013, and we were all going to the center of Rome to get our certificates of for the lecture, and we were all very proud at that time, because we had 4 months of hard work, and the end it was successful. It was very beautiful, and we were all proud about it. But at the same time, we were going back home, so it was really sadness. It was like in a day or two, we're all going to be back in the office, and it was something bigger that we saw and lived there in Rome. What I would like to say to all the students is that they should be proud. Well, all of you achieved something that is huge, something that is beautiful, but you shouldn't be sad, because the feeling that I had on this day back in 2013 was not well, it shouldn't be like that, because you're only at the beginning, and we are ready to embrace you as a IMPPM family. So you will have many more days and many more meetings live and also maybe virtual, but we are all going to be together at the end or on this path. So you will gain many more friends only in the future. So you should be proud on this day. You achieved something that is really huge, together with all the professors and the staff and everyone. But don't be sad, because yes, tomorrow you will maybe be back at the office, but now you are maybe better professionals. You have friends behind you, and it will be easier, I guess. So thank you so much, and congratulations, I think, in the name of all the former students of IMPPM.
Bane, thank you so much. Brani, thank you so much for this important speech. And you know that they will be members of the Alumni Association in the spring of 2021. So we will need to prepare their request to join in the Alumni Association. And thank you for this, for what you do. Okay, Andrea, I think it is time for something, and I leave you the floor, okay?
Yes, thank you. And I have a little surprise for my colleague. Just wait a second.
No, Andrea, sorry, stop, don't move. Don't even move. Because as usual, there's two mistakes that I make in these ceremonies. And Annalisa is already making signals here. Not only I forget people to thank, but after always asking, show me the program, I forget to read it, because now we have a very important moment before what you were going to do, which is the speech of the representatives. As you know, each generation selects a representative to speak on behalf of the students that came to Rome. The student selected has been Bart Geisens from Belgium. Bart, floor is totally yours. Forgive me for my constant imperfections.
It's no problem, Professor. So I'm honored that I may have a speech on this closing ceremony, and I must be admitting that I wanted to be spontaneous. So I have not prepared anything. So this can mean two things. It can go horribly wrong, or it can go horribly good. Let's hope. Let's hope it goes good. So let me go back a little bit in the past. For me, the IMPPM program, it started like in November last year, when I had the brilliant idea to go to Rome and to do my interview with Professor Piga in person, because I wanted to see what this was all about, the director of the program, I wanted to see the campus, I wanted to have some more information. And I must admit, when I was there in Rome and I had my meeting with Professor Piga, I was horribly nervous, almost as nervous as I am now, because it's the first time I have to do an interview and to prove my worth to be accepted into a program. And I must say, during that interview, it was good. I was immediately reassured. I had a warm welcome, not only of Professor Piga and Professor Castelli, but also Maria Cristina and Simona. They immediately were very open, and I felt immediately at home, especially because, by example, after the interview, Maria Cristina, she took me in her car and she went with me to the campus, and we had a whole tour on the campus. That I must say, it's a really impressive campus. The housing is amazing. It's an amazing campus, I must say. Even with the corona situation, it's a beautiful environment. But let me stop about that. So I had like a really good impression, and I thought, oh, I wanted this program to start as soon as possible. So when I went to Rome for the second time then, in late February, I was not disappointed. It was like I immediately met like the Balkan connection, let me call it like that, and we immediately went to our favorite restaurant close to campus. It's like Carpe Diem, and it was immediately we had some drinks, we had some laughter. There was like an instant connection. And I thought, oh my God, this program is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing, and I must say it was amazing. We had a lot of good moments, a lot of parties. I still remember that we were, at that time, Corona was far, far away. It was far, far away. It was like something in the north of Italy. And we were having a drink, and I always see Andrea posing with that pack of Corona beans with his hands, and we were just laughing and said, oh, Corona, it's like a flu, blah, 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 it will not happen. Nevertheless, we got wrong. After 2 days of classes, it was over our real-life meetings. But I will not talk a lot about Corona, because it's like you said, Professor, we did not choose Corona as our name for our generation because we got beaten down by Corona. No, it's because we had Corona and we faced it, and we are a team. I still remember that Professor Bianchi, who is present, and it does me pleasure that he's present, on one of his slides he said, yeah, you are at the moment, you are a group. You are not a team yet. And I can honestly say, and if everybody is disagreeing with me, you can interfere, but I can honestly say that now we are a team. We are not a group anymore. And even though we had Corona, we are a team. And I was thinking, yeah, I should share some anecdotes, but if I share some anecdotes, I will point out some people and perhaps forget other people. So I would like to, if you would allow me, I will take more than 5 minutes, I'm sorry about that, to say something nice or a little anecdote about everybody in the group, if you would allow me to do that. Let me start. I will start with the first names, if I may. Let me start with Angela. Angela, our very tall girl from Bosnia. I still remember what we said. So Angela is so tall, and I'm so small. It's like being a bush standing next to a tree. And that running joke that kept during the whole program. So I called her Mrs. Tree, and she called me Mr. Bush. You know, it's so funny. A very smart woman, a very funny woman. I had like a lot of fun even on the Zoom sessions. Thank you, Angela. You're great. Let me go. So Andrea, our tutor, the one that introduced the famous sentence, Maca, where are you? Where are you? This is like a running gag into the whole program. It was amazing. And also our tutor, he volunteered. He didn't want to say goodbye to his beautiful hair on his head. And so by doing so, he volunteered to have like a tattoo of the IMPPM logo on his chest somewhere very visible, of course. So I'm looking forward to see the results, Andrea. I'm really looking forward. Let me go on. Aika, yes, Aika. If there is something I remember about you, it's Aika, you are always dressed to perfection. You are like the fashion queen of our generation. And you can even see today, I have seen Aika today, she's again sharply dressed, you know, it's amazing, it's amazing. And our time in Rome, it was really too short, I have to admit that. And let me go on. So I will skip my own name and I will go to Bezat. Bezat, my friend, it's such a pity that we didn't have the opportunity to meet in real life. It's such a pity, but we will make this up. If it is in any way possible that you could be here in March next year, it would be amazing if we could meet in real life. And I must say, I have been compared in my life to a lot of people, but being compared to Jason Statham, it's like, yeah, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I will work some muscles to look more like Jason Statham, but it's a good compliment. I'm happy about that. Let me go on. Oh, Shehna, my friend, the one that is collecting university degrees like it were like Lego figurines or something. It's amazing, like a degree in economics, a PhD in mathematics, and now public procurement, you know. So I think like your academic career, it cannot fail anymore. So you should indeed, like you were perhaps planning to do, go to the politics, my friend. Why not? If you have conquered the academic world, there is like one big territory to conquer. It's the political world. We will support you in that. We will support you. It would be nice to say that I have been studying with the future president of a country. You know, that would be something great. So go for it. Really go for it. Dadlo, our multi-talented guy from Pakistan. I swear to God, your poems have brought some light into our dark situation at some times. You are a very multi-talented man. And not only the poetry is really amazing, we seen you dance, and it's still, we can still not follow your moves, my friends. And it's also a nice pleasure when we had our IMPPM haircut, that you cut all your hair to have like the same bold look that I have for the moment. It's great to have met you. Iman, I love teasing you, Iman. You know, you and Zumrat, we had some amazing times together. And you know, I always called you as a joke, Mrs. Telephone Company, because you were at the telephone like a lot of time. But it's good. You have to keep in these times, in these difficult times, having your telephone is like your lifesaver. You know, you have to keep in touch with your family. I will miss you, and I hope we will be able to see you in Jordan one more time. Let me go on. Oh, Giri, that tricky bastard. He didn't tell anything that his wife was pregnant, and at a sudden good day, you got up, you saw a message on Facebook, and you saw a newly born baby. So we don't have one IMPPM baby, but we have two IMPPM babies. You're a blessed man, my friend, and I can presume that you are looking forward to see your family again if you have a newly born kid. And I wish you a safe journey back, my friends. Let me go on. Ivana, oh yeah, Ivana. I miss you very much, Ivana. I still remember the days that we spent in your room having a glass of wine and having a talk and just forgetting about our horrible situation. It hurted me when I saw that you had to stay like in quarantine for 4 weeks in Serbia, and the horror stories that we heard before with the tents and the military camp and blah, blah, blah. But you survived, and it has only made us stronger. And I hope to see you back in the future. When I have the chance, I will definitely go to your country. And then my dear friend Beck. My dear friend, I will miss you. I will miss you and your family. Really, I will. Sorry. Give me a minute. So I spent like, oh, give me a minute. Sorry. Beck, you are 3 times blessed, my friend. I tell you, you are 3 times blessed. You have like 3 beautiful children. I spent such a lot of time with you, and my heart always breaks if I see your children calling me Uncle Bart, and if I see them talking the Italian words that I really taught them with the gestures like in bocca, a lupo, or gelato, and with like those little arms are really moving with them. It's amazing. I will miss your family, and I hope I will see them a couple of times, even via Zoom or something. Okay. Sorry, I'm still a little bit. Maya, what I remember from you is that I was thinking when you got back home to Croatia, and suddenly, like the next day, we were going online, and there was like an earthquake, and I thought, oh my God, goodness, she's fleeing away from Corona, and you know what happened? She goes back to her own country, and she has an earthquake. I thought, oh my God, but I'm happy to see that everything got okay, and then it got well. Our time was short, but you know, if I go to the Balkan countries, we will definitely meet again. Maka, my Jordan friend, I miss you, Maka. You know this. We had like an instant connection even in the opening dinner. We had an instant connection, and I still remember the 2 days we had together with the Professor Aguilero in the negotiation class when we had to present one another. It's amazing. I miss you. I miss you, and I will call you for a lot of time. I hope we will remain friends for the rest of our days. I'm sure we will. Rim, if there is something I can tell about you and your inseparable companion, it is that you are very passionate about your job. You're very passionate about Tunisia, and I'm happy that we spent some time together during the iftar dinners. It was amazing that that are not that are not Muslim and blah blah, that we were invited into your group. Thank you for that. Sabina, my dear friends, I have no words to describe you. I'm very happy that I know you, and calling you each day, sending text messages to you each day, it has kept me alive, you know, in this difficult period. Thank you for this, and I will never forget you. Okay, Sabit, my friends, I still remember one of our first parties that we had, when everybody that had to enter into the room had to drink a glass of vodka that you brought from your country. That party ended up not well, but we had fun. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of good pictures on that party. I still remember this. And I liked the complementarity between you and Sasha when you were at your apartment. It was amazing. Like Sasha, he taught you to cook and blah blah blah. It was amazing to see your people to see your 2 people together. It was a great. And Sasha, the king of Banja Luka for some, but really I have never seen somebody enjoying life to the fullest like you do. Really, my God, you are living like a rock star, my friends. Every time when I see you, you have a drink in your hand, the smoke in the other hand, and especially a lot of beautiful ladies surrounding you. You're an amazing guy. You're an amazing guy, and it will also be a pleasure to visit you in Banja Luka. Sharif, we had a lot of fun with playing Remy with you, and where Andrea launched the Maca Verario, it was you that made it to perfection, my friend. Each time when you won, it was like, look at my cards, Maca Verario, Verario. And then he came up to me and he said, here, have a card, Bart, have a card, Bart. It was really amazing. And also a very multi-talented guy. Look at this look. It's thanks to Sharif that we have this look, you know. I felt a little bit like a sheep when he was shaving me, but it was highly effective. And we have like the IMPPM haircut now, thanks to you, Sharif. Sonia, what I said about RIM also is valid for you, and something extra that I remember from you, it's like your motherly feelings, you know. If you could help back with his family, you would have done it. It's very nice to hear this, that somebody you can count on when you have a problem or something. It's always nice to have somebody around like that. Thank you for this. And then let me go on. We look back, my friend. The time was very short that we were able to meet. And each time when I looked at you, when you were sitting behind the Zoom, I was thinking I should really come visit you, because you must be living in a palace. It's amazingly beautiful decoration that you have there. And I know it's still work in progress. But I look forward to see the end result. It will be amazing. I'm sure of it. And Vadim, my former tennis partner. I hope everything is all right with you in Moldova. I have seen you in Moldova with your little kid on your lap, and I think you must be happy that you're home again. And I still repeat this: if you want to have a consultancy company together, we can always do this. I'm very much a fan of this. You know, I am a lawyer. You are an engineer. This can only be good. We can. Adjust each other, we can help each other. And then Jelka, my friend, when you left, my Instagram page suddenly got blank. You know, you make amazing pictures. You make you're great. You're great in what you do, and I really miss you. I really miss the whole group. When you people left, I was almost getting into depression. I swear to God. So it's so sad that Corona disturbed this. And then Zorica, the woman that introduced me to beach tennis. Thank you, Zorica, that you had the idea to go to Decathlon to buy those rockets. My God, goodness, it's been very helpful for my mental health. And I can give you this: me and Beck, we are an oiled machine for the moment. Really an oiled machine. We are on campus, we can do it like 700 times to each other. And I swear to God, I'm not lying. And yesterday we tried it really on the beach. We were like two beach boys playing beach tennis, you know, and we ended up at more than 300. So we can make you a demonstration, and we even made a movie out of it. I will send it to you. Thank you for this. You are responsible for my mental health. And then Zuma, she's not here, but our crazy Zuma. I really miss her. I really miss her already. It was so fun to tease her sometimes, and she sometimes got mad and blah blah blah. It's amazing. It's amazing, and I hope we will see each other again. I hope we can all meet in March next year. I really hope. So I will now shut up. I have been talking too much. But the only thing I wanted to say is we are a great group, and we are a team, whatever people say. And Corona hasn't prevented this. And I hope we really have some time together in March next year. And I really hope that everybody will be there. We have some good times to make up. I really swear we have. So thank you.
Unmute your mics, guys. Unmute your mics if you can.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bart.
Thank you, Bart.
Thank you, Bart.
Thank you, Bart.
Thank you, Bart.
You made us cry.
Yes.
All welcome. Thank you, Bart.
I said there would be no private use of the recording of this day, but now I think I'm changing my mind. I think this is quite special. And Bart, please also take a look at the chat room where many have expressed their feelings. I hope for all of you who are not part of this fantastic team, you have understood by the speech of Bart what has been happening in these 4 months with this group, with these fantastic students. And I think that what Bart said to Bezad, this anxiety and wish to meet again, all of us, as soon as possible, will be realized, and it's important to us. Thank you, Bart, for representing so well
Thank you.
this fantastic team. Andrea, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Bart, for kind word. And now I want to show you something that me and Jelga worked on. She helped me a lot, and it's a surprise. So let me just share with you. Just tell me if you see something.
Yes.
Okay, get ready. Can you please unmute, all of you?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And enjoy this little video. And yeah.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
But it's not finished. There is another surprise, and this is, I like to call it the backstage of the master. So just bear with me a moment. Ready?
Yes. Bravi.
Fantastic.
Bravi.
Angelica.
Eccezionale.
Excellent.
Thanks,
Fantastic.
guys. You were very inspiring for me.
Very, very
Thank you,
nice.
guys. Thank you.
So
Actually,
guys,
she didn't put something that I wanted to add, but it's okay.
we're not gonna ask. We're not going to ask.
No, I can tell. It's actually a picture of Alain Delon and Jack together. So when we had the IFI, I was thinking with Jack, I said, oh, but he's the same as Alain Delon. Is the only one I see that?
Well, when he wears the Zorro mask, though.
Thank you, guys. You made us cry and you made us laugh. Thank you. It's life. Thank you.
And on this picture of Alain Delon, we can basically say goodbye to all of you. Thank you so much. It's an arrivederci, it's not a goodbye. And it was wonderful again to be here today all together. We will see each other certainly this afternoon at the Global Procurement Conference, but most of all, as Bart said, we will see each other in February for the final celebration of your great successes. It was an honor for all of us, Jack, I, and Alita, the whole staff, all the teachers, to have this possibility to live together this experience with you. Thank you for making it possible, guys. All the best and see you very, very soon. Ciao, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Can I also say this one thing?
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
As you know from my opening speech when I talked about our friend Isa, I'm a very emotional guy. And this made me cry also.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. It was our pleasure.
Yes. Thank you, our professor, and thank you, guys. It was a brilliant feat of engineering. Thank you.
And where is Angelo? Angelo, there?
Andrea, please. Andrea,
Yeah.
please save the chat room, okay?
Yeah.
Make sure that with Andrea Polloni you save the chat room, okay?
I did also yesterday, actually.
L'ho salvata anche io.
Pure io.
Ah, qua ti piange.
Vediamo piangere.
Angelo, was the video clear or not? Angelo!
Come stai, Andrea? Che dici?
Am I clear?
Am I clear?
Am I clear?
Yes,
And Professor Angelo?
I have also the picture of Angelo that was like reaping my project.
Oh!
I forgot. It's okay.
We have to drink a Prosecco together, eh? It's a promise.
We will.
Enjoy your summer
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you very much.
And all the best for your activity, for your professional activity.
Thank you.
I hope to knock on the door of a contracting authority and see you on the other side, General Director of the contracting authority. I already had this experience in the past.
Yes.
The other generation. So
Yeah.
I hope to see you.
Welcome, Professor.
Professor, thank you.
Of course, the same for you. If you come and walk on the old Appian Way, please give me a ring. I am the shepherd of the old Appian Way. Okay?
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you,
Be
Professor.
our pleasure.
Ciao Gary, stati felicissimi. Ciao Gary, in bocca al lupo.
Ciao all.
All the best.
Thank you. All the best for you too. Thank you.
Ciao, Rim.
Ciao, Professor. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Professor. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Bye.
Ciao, Sharif.
Goodbye, Professor.
Where is Bart?
Ciao, Bezat.
He left?
He left for a beer, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, probably.
Yeah, a lot of emotion for Bart today.
He made us all cry and then left.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, professors. It has been a pleasure to all of us.
Ciao, Angela. Wonderful to see you. We'll see you soon. Don't worry.
Okay,
We
thank
should
you,
all,
Professor.
you should all come to Belgrade at some point, you know?
Yeah, we are, you know.
We can host you.
Yes, we would.
Thank
So
you, Professor. You
next
are
meeting
making-
in Belgrade.
Thank you,
It is
Professor.
invitation
You
for
are
all.
making-
Of course.
Of course, Dadlo. Of course.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, guys.
All the best.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
See you later.
Diana,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Oddio. Ciao, Vadim.
Ciao.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you, professors. See you later
Ciao,
on the
Zari.
conference. Bye.
Ciao.
See you in the afternoon.
Are you
Fantastic ceremony, guys. Fantastic.
Is everything good with you?
Everything is good. How do you like my beard?
I love it. You need reassurance now? What is this thing?
No. Just you have a good taste, so I'm just.
Thank you for
I'm
saying
getting. You know that.
I love it. Wait
Great.
to see.
So many congratulations to everyone there. I mean, it was amazing, the whole running, because it was not planned, right?
Yeah.
It was on the go, and I think it went really well. So we are very happy with the result and the performance and the ceremony. Beautiful, as always, but special this year with all
It was almost Greek in spirit. Come on, say it.
No, Bart, I was amazed. Beautiful, and very also moving and cheeky, the videos. I really love them. Fantastic stuff. So we see each other later, yeah?
Ciao, my friend.
Excellent.
Ciao,
Take
ciao.
care. Bye-bye.
Ciao.